I learned German with YouTube, basically. Well, how I did it was the main reason, to be honest, why I think I learned German very fast was because of the pressure.
Okay.
However, there are steps that I took. And the steps that I took was one of them, which was living with a German host. I lived with a family that couldn't speak
with the German
English.
family. Okay.
So this forced me, every time that I want to say something to them, I needed Google Translate. And repeating this on a daily basis just have a way of rewiring the brain to pick up the language very fast.
Okay.
That is why they advise people, if you want to learn a language, 2 things you should do, or 3 things. Listen to music in this language.
In that language.
Watch movies in this language, and, read things aloud. Just if you are good enough at, if you've learned to the extent of pronouncing words, just read it aloud. This has a way of rewiring the brain to understand this language or to grab this language easier.
Okay. And then find people to adopt you that can speak that language without them speaking your primary language. So please, anyone out there,
let them adopt you.
if you can adopt me, please come adopt me so I can perfect my German, please. Let's go.
So I learned YouTube. I learned German with YouTube, basically. And how I did it was there is this YouTube guy, there is this YouTuber that teaches German in English.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I think this is very helpful is because when you enroll into the German school here, even from the first level, A1, your teacher starts to teach you German in German. Now, to some people, I know people are going to come for me in the comments, to some people it works. But I'm telling you that learning a language, if you understand the way the brain works, learning a language is like playing Legos. Now, it's like connecting one dot to another dot. Now, if you're trying to learn German from a German teacher in German, it's like trying to fix a square box into a triangle.
Yeah, it's incompatible.
It's not even going to enter. But if you keep trying, it's going to forcefully enter. Now, that's why I say for some people, it works. But then, if you at least just for the structure, for the basis, this guy that I found on YouTube, he taught me he teaches German, not even he taught me. And one thing why I like about this guy's video is that he compacts all his videos into one. When you go to YouTube nowadays and you write some, for example, to learn German, to learn past tense, what you see is a lot of 3 minutes videos, 2 minutes videos, because everyone wants a fast step. But this person that I'm talking about, he made a 13-hour video on A1 German. 13-hour. I watched this video 3 times. 13-hour long video. I'm telling you, like, I give it the YouTuber guy now. So it's like, I watched this video 3 times, not at the same time, not like finish 13 hours, I start again 13. No, maybe after the first week, the 3rd week, the 6th week. And that was what I did. And that was actually how I had the basis. Then from A2, I could start watching other people's videos in, teaching German in German. That was the first stage. And now, after that, I'm going to take us back to where I said that Germany recognizes only specialist doctors from Ukraine, but recognizes general practitioners from Nigeria.